In today's local and national news from Fabulous 103, the good news that expats will be included in mass vaccination programs around the country, a warning for foreign teachers working here without work permits, bad news for some Capricorn customers who haven't received monies after a scam in Pattaya, and good news for the entertainment industry around our province. As Thailand reported just 150 new cases of COVID yesterday, so the good news is that both Thais and non-Thais, including expats legally here, along with migrant workers, will have access to COVID-19 vaccines. That promise has been given during the daily COVID briefings given by the government spokesman, who gave the assurance of equal protection for all. With the mass vaccination programs due to start within a few months and the manufacture here of vaccines under licence, it could well be that by year's end most will have been inoculated, which would then be an encouragement to allow visitors from abroad with less restrictions. Until the country's vaccinated, there's pretty much no chance for travellers being allowed here without quarantine, an issue which, while protecting the population, has seen the tourism industry decimated. Travel to Burma, even for business, is being discouraged by most nations now, as warnings of extreme discord in Thailand's neighbouring country continue to be issued. By yesterday, 480 people were still being detained by the army, which has taken back control of the country, and demonstrations continue to be met with rubber bullets, tear gas, water cannon, and in some cases live ammunition. 13 Thais sneaking back into Thailand from Burma were nabbed by a military unit in Mae Sot region as they waded across a shallow river. All will be quarantined and face jail terms for breaching the quarantine and immigration laws here. Foreign teachers without work permits are to be targeted in a serious investigation into both private and public schools. Only those with legitimate qualifications, work permits and proper visas associated with their employers will be allowed to continue, as the Department of Employment has been instructed to review pretty much every permit issued, whilst others will visit schools. All schools know the law and exactly how it applies to them, but it's common knowledge that some employ pretty much anyone as a teacher in bids to reduce costs, often without legal permits to work. With quality of teaching at the forefront, the investigations, we're told, will continue through the year, and anyone acting as a teacher without legitimacy is best to stop work as of now. Already 20 schools face charges of failing to register their non-Thai teachers, and that number is expected to rise. A national park guide and Girl Scout trainer has been arrested and admitted to conning a young 15-year-old teenager into believing online that he was a modelling agent. She was eventually persuaded to send him naked photographs and access to her social media. He then blackmailed the child for money, and to raise that, she claims, she had to perform favours for strangers. Finally, she reported the problem to police, whose computer forensics teams tracked and traced him and recorded his posts and messages. It's unlikely that he won't be jailed, and that's a very good thing. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, whilst Pattaya Bank has worked to refund monies to some customers who were scammed by at least one, if not a team of local employees within their Pattaya branch, others have been turned away. We've reported before on the speed and efficiency with which the Pattaya Fraud Department has dealt with those with bank books, albeit unregistered in their system, as at least one employee wallows in jail and another is reported to have been relieved of duty. Those with deposit slips signed by the errant ex-deputy manager are being told they have no case. With millions of baht involved and the reputation of the bank at stake, we contacted Pattaya's CEO, but so far have received no comment other than an acceptance that fraud did occur. Meanwhile, dozens of Thais and non-Thais are left in some cases broke. Despite the new drainage on Beach Road, damage to the beach from Wednesday's storms was pretty obvious yesterday. Chasms in the sand from overflowing water showed that whilst the new systems work, they take their time to deal with the volume of water, and along the beach roads were overrun. No issue for City Hall though, as tractor teams who regularly sweep the beach to keep it pristine filled the ruts yesterday, returning the sands to their new normal state and ready for the weekend. And good news for our province, as the Centre of COVID Control meets on Monday to review current restrictions and is expected to move Chonburi, our province, from the orange zoning to yellow, as we have so few COVID cases. That move would see the chance for entertainment venues to stay open until midnight, and may well encourage hotels to reopen to visitors too, especially since Bangkok is expected to be removed from red zoning. And with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters, wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And the Met Office promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 23. A sunny day, and the outlook for the weekend sunny too. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.